Well, guys, it's been a long time since I posted one of these videos. My dad, he watched these quite a bit, just keeping up with what we was doing with our 57 Chevy mail truck. I apologize, the shop's a mess, so I'm going to try not to show you guys too much of that. But this is one of the things that he was looking forward to, and we lost him several months ago. But I wanted to continue this in honor of him. We finally got our engine up on the engine stand. Just want to show you guys a couple of things. So we've got the plastic to keep it protected while we start putting things back together. We got a little bit of cleanup to do on the top when we start putting it together, but we use these lifting bolts, and with these we was able to use our engine stand to get this thing hoisted up. The engine builder, he said he could paint it in any color I wanted as long as it was gray, so that's what he did. And when we're done, we'll paint it a nice Chevy blue. It's not one of the original colors, but it was one of the colors that Chevy did use one time, and I think it would look good in the van. So we do have new plugs in it, so the engine builder got that done for us. We got the heads all back in it. Everything is nice and clean and honed. Now the trick to these engines, when you set them up on your engine stand, so this Harbor Freight engine stand, it doesn't always line up very well with an American engine. So I've got some 1/2-inch plate around here that we've been working on building a bracket for this, and what that bracket does is so it's got the plates that'll kind of line up with this weird bolt pattern that we've got here. It's actually a bolt here, here, and then the same thing on the other sides. And this plate, it's got this got a horseshoe shape that'll match this profile, and then it'll slide into here, and it just replaces all of this. But that 1/2-inch steel pipe that's under the sandblaster, that's part of it. Here's our new head that I say new, the engine builder went through it, and he got everything cleaned up, put back together for us. So now we're ready to clean up the rocker assembly and get that together, and hopefully get it onto here one day. But yeah, we do got a little bit of cleanup to do on this. But back to the engine stand. So we did have to build this out with some washers to get everything to line up and to hold the engine. Now when we put this together, we want to try to make sure that everything is level and things like that when we're trying to measure things out. So with the weight of the engine, it tends to want to tip forward, and so what we did to counteract that is they do make a prop for the front of these that will sit on this crossbar, and it'll hold the front of the engine up. Well, we kind of cheated a little bit. We just used a 2x4 because it's got a soft surface for the engine to sit on, and then we used some angle bracket to keep it in place on either side. But we were careful. We did not put it on the crank, so we actually put it on up here on the journal instead. But that's what it's currently resting on, and that ought to allow us to start bolting this thing back together and get it ready to go in our mail truck. Update on that: we've been fighting the kingpin on the passenger side. I'm sorry, not passenger side, driver's side, for quite some time. So we're $400 in between saw blades and drill bits, trying to get that thing out. My engine guy said, "Well, you finally get tired and frustrated with it, just bring it down to me, and we can get that out for you." Problem is that I'm stubborn and I want to get it out, so I'm kind of committed at this point. So hopefully soon we'll have a video where we're going to drop some dry ice down a hole that we drilled through this thing. We started with a 1/4 inch, got all the way through it. We're up to 3/4 of an inch. We're all the way down minus about a 1/4 inch from the bottom, and that'll allow us to hopefully drop some dry ice into it. We'll freeze that pin and drop it out. Hopefully we'll get around to doing that tomorrow. We may not have a video posted that soon on it, but once we get to that, we'll certainly shoot a video, because hopefully it'll help some of you other guys out. But once again, this is So this is Lucas with Stewart's Garage, and looking forward to getting this thing put together. Thanks.